you guys, this is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. I know you don't have to tell me you're having an awesome, a fabulous, a super fantastic day, evening, or afternoon, depending on where you are. I know you are. And they say, Renee, Dr. Sunday, you have too much energy. But you are. I know. We do have to go through ups and downs. We do have to go through things that we deem that is not a good thing. But you know what? We have to go through that. We have to actually go through some mess. And you know what that can be to actually have a message. And we have to go through a test to have a testimony. So whatever you're looking at right now is only temporary, okay? I know the media is saying this, and I'm part of the media. But you know what? You have to be your own cheerleader if nobody else will be there for you. You have to just don't stop. You got to get it. You know I say that all the time, but I had to say it right there because it was a great location. It was a great time to say that because I just feel that someone right now just don't know what's going on. You say, I was happy when I left home, but now something's going on. Last night was a tough one. But you know what? Just continue to move forward in this journey that we call life. You know, we got to do it because we all have a purpose. You know, what we do here at Good Deeds. I just want to, first of all, thank you so much for supporting us in the many things that we do. But what we do here is we help you shine your light to the world. What is that light, Dr. Sunday? That light is your dreams, your goals, your passions, your purpose, and your destiny in life. You know, we got to share that to the world. We have to share our message to the world because somebody right now, no matter what time it is, wherever you are, somebody needs you to help them take that pain away. Need to help them actually move forward with their journey. And we got to do it. It's time now of trying to say I'm better than this one, I'm better than that one. All of us have our own purpose. All of us have our own goals and dreams that we all work together to move forward so someone can have a fulfilled, joyful, and a purposeful life. Y'all know I got that. Anyway, let's get to the question. Because we have our amazing guest. The question for Dr. Renee, and they, you know, it's amazing. They just hand me the stuff at the last minute. Hallelujah. Okay. The question, I'm reading it. Let me see. The question for Dr. Renee is, okay, Dr. Sunday, what do you do when you having a day that is stressful? Oh God, that's a good one. First of all, I'm not going to sit up here like some people say and some ministers say and some people, you know, say that they don't have stress. All of us have stress. The key is you got to make sure it's manageable. You know, I have to bring in my medical information here. I am a board-certified anesthesiologist, and there is a term that's out there now in the medical field called the stress syndrome. Unfortunately, people are losing their lives. People are dying. People are having heart attacks from what? Stress. They're worrying about a thing. So when something comes in my life, I don't want to call it stress, but, you know, it is what it is. When something goes wrong in my life that makes me stressful, if you want to say it that, or disappointed, or I don't agree, or something that unexpected comes along, you know, it's three things I do. The first thing I do, you know, I believe in God. You know, I go to God. That's my first thing. My second thing, I do have people in my inner circle, and they know who they are, that I can call on them, that I can go by their house, that I can drop in town, and they always there to support me. Yes. And then number three is probably a plethora of things. I do like essential oils, so I like to have those. I do have things that I read on a daily basis. And, of course, you know, with number one being God, the Bible is always with that. But other things that I read, sort of like affirmations, different inspiring things. Number two come to mind real quickly is, you know, Oprah Winfrey, the books that she has in her book club. You know, different things that Bishop T.D. Jakes has on his also. And Les Brown. I mean, so many people, I can go on and on and on. But the thing about it is, when you actually have things go on in your life, You have to have a way of actually not quitting, because quitting is not an option, okay? You have to be able, first, God, for me, and then second, my inner circle, and then things I read. And I always have to say, I have to encourage myself, amen? Well, I have to build myself. I have to say that it's not about me. Ha! Priest, but I got to ask them, we got to guess. So I can't. But the thing, that was the question that was sent. And they don't give me time to prepare for these questions, you know. So, you know, I'm going to be keeping 100, though. And I just want to let you know, yes, things will come in your life that you don't know where they came from. But what we got to be mindful of how we respond. We can't respond with hate. We can't respond with jealousy. We can't respond with things that's of a negative nature. We have to respond in a positive way, because whatever we put out, guess what? That's what's going to come back. Amen? And I dropped the mic on that. Amen? But let's get to our guests, because we have a powerhouse, and I have my pen and paper, and I know you do too. And the people that's driving, okay, you know the replay. We'll have that ready for you, that you can go back on iTunes, social media, on YouTube, and our website, and many other locations. But we actually have a powerhouse with us. R.J. Jackson, she is the courage giver. I mean, the thing about it is, you can just look at, her social media. Just look at the things that she teaches. She's going to actually encourage you and motivate you. The thing is, she has a heart of being a servant. You know, the things that you go through will actually be able to speak through you to help somebody else. But we want to make sure she comes on in here, because we're ready. We actually want to welcome none other than a phenomenal world changer herself, R.J. Jackson, the courage giver. Are you there?
Hello, beautiful. Yes, I am, and thank you for having me here. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for taking time out your busy schedule and to be with us.
It's more than my pleasure. Anytime I get an opportunity to remind people of who they are, I jump right on it. So thank you.
You're welcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. You know, Bishop J.C., he didn't know what he was doing by saying that, because everybody knew it. But, R.J., tell us a little bit more about yourself and the amazing things that's going on in your life.
Oh, thank you so much for asking. And I love how you put it. I'm really a servant leader. That's who I am. I'm your friend when you're friendless. I am the one when you feel like giving up, the one who tells you to get up. I'm the one who will encourage you when you don't have the strength to encourage yourself. I'm just a woman with passion for God and his people. That's who I am. I get to do what I love and love what I do, Dr. Sunday, every single day when I get up. I don't have to worry about going somewhere man, I hate going to this job, because it's not a job for me. It's my life, and I love it. I love it.
I love it. You know, she's so humble. I left it out there, but we got to go back a little bit. You know, you are an international speaker. You're a 3-time best-selling author. I love it. I love being there with you. Also, you're a coach, you're a mentor, and a podcaster. But how did that all come to pass? Because I know you just didn't wake up with all of that there. Which one, because everybody wants to know, where did it all begin? But which role do you want to be most remembered by?
Yeah, and I love that. Which role do I want to be remembered by the most? And those are all titles. They're titles. They can come and go tomorrow. And really, it is who I am from my center, from my core, that I want people to remember me most for. I want them to remember not what I did, but how I made them feel. I want them to remember the message that I shared with them of hope and possibility. And I'm honored and excited about the opportunity to be able to do that daily through speaking, through coaching, through podcasting, through writing. Those are just the tools to do what I've been gifted, created, answered the call to do. So the one I want them to remember me most by is the one of who I am, authentically me, underneath all the roles of the things I do, but who I am. That's what I want them to remember. That's what I want them to remember.
I love it. I feel the same way because people don't realize all of us have a story, and we actually need to, that with that story, to empower people and motivate others, that they don't see themselves somewhere in it, and that they can actually make it just like you have. So we commend you for that. I can't stay still, the amazing things that you do. Now, you have also received so many accolades and awards. All the way Phenomenal Woman, Legacy of the Year, all of those things. But, today, women in general, 90% of the decision-making about money. What do you think right now for a young lady that's coming up, or even a lady that feels, how ladies, sometimes we feel like we may be stuck. What can you actually say to encourage them, to motivate them, because, we need everybody to be actually to pursue and to be in their purpose?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I love that question. Thank you, Dr. Sunday. You know what that does? That reminds me of an opportunity to share one of my books, which is A Strand of Pearls for the Girls. And A Strand of Pearls for the Girls was actually written for my granddaughters to remind them of who they are from the inside out, and not just to wear pearls around their neck, but around their heart. And one of the things I want to share with women around the world is that they matter. And sometimes as women, we fail to recognize that. We think we're just a mother or somebody's wife or somebody's girlfriend or the teacher. No. We're a child of the King. God has purpose for us. He created us with an intentional purpose in mind just for us. And sometimes we get caught up, tangled up, and wrapped up in our roles that we play, and we forget that we're individuals with greatness inside of us. So the one thing I want to ask the women to do is to take this strand of pearl and wrap it around their heart, and to remember there's greatness inside of them, and that they were created for connection, and their life matters. It matters so much that someone needs what they have. Whether they figured out what they got or not, they need to understand that it's important what they have. And sometimes as women, we fail to recognize that. So to help women get unstuck, the first thing you have to realize is that what you have is important. Stop worrying about what you don't have. That's what we do. We worry, if I had more money. If I had me a honey. If I had more shoes. No. Work with what you got, girl, because you got it going on. So that's how you get unstuck. Work with what you got. Know who you are. And you are a child of the King. You're the head and not the tail. I heard you say earlier, y'all going to get me to preaching in here. Don't do it, Dr. Sunday. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I love it.
But I'm just saying.
I love your energy.
I'm trying to keep up with you, sister.
We'll be getting going. I love it. RJ, that was so powerful, because you're right. A lot of times we see the greatness of somebody else, but we don't cherish the amazing things that's inside of us. So, wow.
Yes.
I just love it. I love it.
Yes. And you know what else, if I can just throw this in there? We see what we want to see. And when we look at our sisters, we should see greatness inside of them, too. We shouldn't be afraid to walk in the mall and look our sister in the face and say, hey, sister, how you doing? Hey, girl, how you doing? How you doing today? You look good today? Oh, I like your glasses. Oh, I love your smile. But we put our head down to the ground and we walk past our sister as if she doesn't exist. But the problem is, it's not our sister. It's how we feel about us. It's just what you said. We forget there's greatness in us, and it shows up in other people. That's where we see it, in other people.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can't see it in our sisters and other people, we don't see it in ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's a light bulb right there for somebody. Amen. Woo! I knew you were going to be there. I knew it. But let's talk about this, because I understand that June the 24th in Buffalo, New York, and July the 9th in, it said Moreno Valley, California, is celebrating R.J. Jackson Day. Tell us a little bit about that, the significance of having R.J. Jackson Day.
Okay, so R.J. Jackson Day means two things. I want to let you know first what it means to other people. To other people, it means that this R.J. Jackson girl, she has given her life away. And that goes back to what you said when we started. She's servant-hearted. And so as a servant-hearted person, that's what I get up every day to do, give my life away. Help somebody who's dying realize they don't have to, that there's life, and there's life after life happens, because life happens. So those two particular days were given to me by the councilman, by the mayor of those two cities as a appreciation for my giving back to their communities, for unselfishly saying, let me bless you, let me help you, let me give my life to you, in a sense, let me serve you, should I say. That's what it means to other people. To me, it's simply a reminder that there are 365 days in the year. And having 2 days named after you don't mean, if I may say the truth, jack. Don't mean a thing, because there are 363 more days that people need hope for their hopeless situations. And it's not about the 2 days that I've done. It's about the other days that I still need to do. So those days serve as a reminder to me, girl, you got work to do. Get up and let's go. That's what they mean to me. Get up, let's go. Get it. What'd you say? What? Did I hear you say that earlier? Get it, don't stop. Get it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's one of my little signature things that I do. Because, quitting is, that's not even an option. We got to do it. And I'm so glad that you are doing it. I'm celebrating you. I really do. RJ, like you said, there's so many, 365 days in a year. And I know all this amazing energy that you have, that you do a lot in the community. But tell us, you have anything coming up, any, events that's online or in live, that we can actually, see you in action of the things that you do to encourage and give to others.
Oh, wow, yes. I told you I love what I do, and I get to do what I love. So I'm out there doing what I love. Now, if you connect with me on Instagram at The Courage Giver, that's The Courage Giver, I'm doing what I love there, and that's simply encouraging you, because that's what I was created to do, encourage you. Outside of that, Dr. Sunday, I am still an international speaker. I do travel the world speaking. I'd love to come to your group, church, school, organization, parenting class, and encourage people to live their best life ever. I'm in the process right now of two major events. One is our annual women's conference, A Queen Fit for the King, and that information can be found at aqueenfitfortheking.co. That's aqueenfitfortheking.co. That's our annual women's conference, helping women find not only balance, but bring their life together as a whole. So we love that conference. This is our 6th year doing it. We have a teleconference coming up, March 22nd and 23rd. The conference, by the way, is March 16th and 17th. The teleseminar conference is March 22nd and 23rd. It's called March Madness Motivation. That's March Madness Motivation, where for 12 hours for 2 days, we will give you authentic inspiration that will cause transformation in your situation. I have women from all over the world who are joining us to empower you to live your best life ever. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You can get that information online. Just simply go. You can go on Facebook, March Madness Motivation, or you can go to my website, The Courage Giver, at thecouragegiver.com. That's thecouragegiver.com, or rjjackson.life. That's rjjackson.life. You can find all the information you want because time and my passion for what I do won't allow me to share it all with you right now. But I'm so honored that you asked. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunday.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Time goes by so quickly here, ladies and gentlemen. By the time we really get into it, it's time to go. But, RJ, please, if we've missed anything, if you have any last-minute words to the audience, to let them know that greatness is in each one of us, not just one, each of us. Just say that, and please circle back with your website one more time and your Facebook and Instagram information.
Thank you. Let me end with this, Dr. Sunday. I'm R.J. Jackson, the Courage Giver, reminding you that you don't have to live where you're dying, and as I always say, you don't have to die where you're living. Life happens to all of us, but there is life after life happens. I know I'm recovering from a brain injury, a major car accident. I know there is life after life happens. Don't let go. Don't give up. Get up. The world awaits your greatness. I'd love to connect with each of you individually. You can connect with me personally, online, anywhere at The Courage Giver, anywhere online at The Courage Giver, including my website, thecouragegiver.com.
Woo! I love it. I love it. First of all, R.J. Jackson, we want to thank you so much for being in your purpose. And then the second thing, we want to just thank you so much for taking time out your busy schedule to be with us here at Good Deeds. If you need us for anything, please don't hesitate to contact us.
God bless you, beautiful, my sister. I appreciate you for allowing me to encourage the people of God today. God bless you as you answer the call. Your yes has been a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo, ladies and gentlemen, she has the Courage Giver. I love it. I love it. All of her information will be on our website, also our social media. Also, the replay of this will be on iTunes and YouTube to share, because you got to get something to this because you do have greatness inside. Please, if you actually want to contact her, all of that will be there, okay, on our contact information pages as well. I want to let you know, I just feel somebody right now, you feel like I want that energy. Dr. Sunday, you and RJ got too much. But you know what? You do have that inside of you as well. A lot of times we have to make sure we're around the right people that actually can motivate us, that we can go forward and we'll be this journey we call life, okay? Yeah, there will be ups and downs. You heard what RJ said. She went through this and that. Yeah, you going through that and that, right? And I'm just saying, I'm not excused. But we got to make sure we continue to move forward in this journey we call life, okay? I love you. If you need to talk, you know how to get in contact with us, okay? But I do want to let you know if you want to be a guest on any of the platforms we're on. If you want to be a guest on Good Deeds Radio, TV, you can contact us. If you want to advertise on any of those platforms or do any promotion, you can contact us as well. We also have a Good Deeds magazine. You can be a subscribe to the magazine, that it'll come right to you. And then also you can actually be a contributor, write an article, and you can advertise as well. We do have a publishing company. You got to get that book out. It's past due. That screenplay, all of that needs to get out so we can help somebody else in this life. We also have a nonprofit organization, which is a 501c3 organization. If you're looking for a nonprofit to invest, to serve, those things, we can help you with that. Our goal is to take away the things we take for granted. You know, we take it for granted, our food, clothing, and shelter. We help people with that. And we also have an educational piece with that we mentor, and we actually have a SUN program, S-U-N, that we help people in the hospital that have patients that have family members in the intensive care unit. We need it. We'll collaborate. We like collaboration. But, you know, the thing I want you to remember is you are special. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Our contact information is reneesunday.com. Again, that is RENEE, Sunday, SUNDAY.com. If you need me to come out to your church, minister, speak, whatever, MC, you know, we can talk about it, okay? I love serving people. That's the key. But I want you to remember, you do have a calling. You do have a reason you were born. You got to do the three things. You got to believe, you got to trust, and guess what? You got to walk it out. You got to, say it with me, you got to don't stop. You got to get it. You know, this is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
You bring your phone everywhere. Work, school, the movies. Now you can bring it to an Xfinity store for an easy way to switch to Xfinity Mobile, a new kind of network designed to save you money. You can get up to 5 lines of talk and text included with Xfinity Internet at no extra cost, so all you pay for is data. It's never been easier to switch to Xfinity Mobile and keep the phone you love. Click here to see how. Sorry, I gotta take this. Restrictions apply. Limited to select mobile phones. Requires activation of a new line of Xfinity Mobile. Up to 5 devices per account. New Xfinity Internet customers limited to up to 2 lines pending activation of Internet service.